Hi stranger, it's your little sister, and I have an idea that I want to share with you. So, I'm going to challenge you to talk to me. Neither of us are super great communicators, we're both very busy, we communicate in very different ways. So, I was thinking, since you love recording and camera work, and that's what you want to do, I jump on the bandwagon and vlog with you. I've seen a couple of really cool examples of that, where like, obviously the Vlog Brothers, two brothers who talk to each other, that's how it started at least. And I've been watching Tom and Carrie Fletcher, who are from the UK, and they're brother and sister, and that's how they keep in touch in their busy lives. So I was thinking that we could do it, obviously on a smaller scale. I challenge you to talk to me at least once a week with a video. And obviously yours are going to look way better than mine, because you actually have editing skills, and I really don't know anything, aside from one class that I took in 8th grade, which is a while ago now. So we'll see how I do, but obviously your videos are going to be the shining stars. Maybe once a week we talk to each other, maybe once every 2 weeks. We're very busy people. I know that this is my first day off in 7 days, so I've been thinking about this for a while, but besides working on the ambulance and then my other job, I just haven't had the time to sit down and chat with you. So I worked 60 to 65 hours this week, and I am relaxing today. I have my notebook right here, and it obviously has like bullet points, because talking to yourself is hard. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately, obviously, and I mentioned the two people that I'm drawing creativity from. There's one more I like to mention because I love his vlogs, and that's BWO and his family, and Kelsey. Like, you have to check them out. They have a little tiny 2-year-old Ari, and she is so cute, and their whole family's cute, and you'd love it. And we can bond over that too. So that's my recommendation. So we talked maybe last week or the week before about how you're super busy. You have a full-time job, you try and use your creative powers there with floral arrangements, but you're still feeling challenged in your own hobbies, and I have no time for creativity. If I'm not here in my pajamas and trying to relax and eat a snack, I'm at the station or running calls or at the urgent care treating babies. I treated a baby yesterday and it was the cutest thing ever. So I don't get creative. I'm not painting anymore. I haven't really written in a long time, so maybe vlogging will be my way to try and be creative in a totally different way, and maybe it'll spark my painting again, which I would love, or writing, which would be cool too. But I know you want a creative challenge, and you've been having a hard time, so talk to me. Let's work this out. We can do it together. Speaking of me writing, I have worked on one thing, and it's funny because I used to write poetry all the time, you know that, but I haven't been able to write poetry lately. So instead, I have pages of just straight words, which is all short stories. So I have 3 characters banging around in my head that each get their own little 3 to 5 pages in here. But there's one that I got really attached to, and I typed it up, and I'm in the editing stage of that, which maybe I'll send you later when I'm more confident about it. But I guess I just wanted to talk for like 2 seconds about what it's about, because like I love these people, and it's like, I used to think authors were crazy when I saw Laurie Halse Anderson, and she told me that the reason she writes books is because she has a character speak to her, and I was like, that sounds like schizophrenia. Like, I love her books, but she sounded a little crazy. But now I'm starting to understand that once you imagine somebody so thoroughly, they do kind of become their own person, and then you just have to write their story, and they kind of guide you based on, I guess, what you've created them to be, about what they would do in certain situations. But this particular story that I'm head over heels with right now is about a young teenage boy living in an apartment building in a big city. But it's told from the point of view of the new girl who just moved in, who's about our age, like just out of college and getting her first place. And her parents are nervous to leave her in the big city, and she's kind of getting comfortable being herself. So I like her a lot, and I like the way that she pays attention to this little boy. And there's a couple of running themes that I really want to, like, get deep into, but one of them is the way that, like, routine is, and how it's kind of like a timepiece of our life. How you wake up, you do certain things, you come home from work, you go to bed, and how you can kind of, like, keep a tempo to your life based on the people around you. And I love that. And I love how their lives are intertwined. So she's gonna help him. Something is a little bit off in his life, and she's gonna do her best to help this youngin' who is getting a little bit lost in the big city. So I love it right now, but that's just the outlines. There's some really wonderful details that I actually, like, reread my edits, and I was like, I couldn't have possibly have written this. Like, I don't use language like that. I don't use big words or, like, great metaphors or anything. But when I reread it, I was like, cool, we've got themes already. It's building itself. So I'm just gonna run with it. So as I mentioned, today is my only day off. It is the first beautiful day in gross New England. So it's April 17th. Yes, April 17th today, and it is our first 75-degree day. It's sunny outside, and I'm sat in my bedroom speaking with you, but that's okay. Ryan is at the zoo, and he says it's so busy, and he hasn't had a moment of free time because the lines have been going all day long. But that's the way he likes it. He likes to be busy, so he's happy. I kind of wish I was at the zoo, but that's beside the point. I'm glad that my day off is such beautiful weather. I hope you're having sunny weather in Florida. I mean, I'm sure it's gorgeous in Florida. But if it's not, it's probably raining, in which case I'm so sorry, but I'm very pleased. So there's two things that I wanted to chat about that I don't think we've spoken about yet, and I figured that would be a good way to start off this communication with something you didn't know. So, I started running last week. Your little sister is a runner now. I've probably only done 7 miles total, but that's in like 2 days. Yes. So I ran when did I run? Wednesday and Thursday. And then I took Friday off because I did a 12-hour shift on Saturday on my feet the whole time, and I didn't want to be that sore. But let me tell you, that is some next level soreness. Like, getting in and out of the ambulance was a struggle because my legs hurt so bad. But I'm doing it, and I'm motivated, and I have a little group of people who are running with me. So our town is putting on a Couch to 5K little running group up at the high school around the track. So on June 11th, I'll be running my first 5K, and I think I might actually survive it. So that's good. We're just doing, I think we're started at a minute of running, followed by a minute and a half of walking, and then just cycling through. So it's like interval training, which is the right word for that. It's interval training. And it's a great workout, and I feel great doing it, and hopefully I'm going to keep up with it. I downloaded a new app called Zombies Run, which is hilarious. I laughed the entire time I first used it because I use it at the treadmill here at home. Our childhood home for you since you've moved out. But you put headphones in and you choose like your music playlist, and then it puts in voiceovers like they're reading a book or a story to you, or like radio transmissions will come through the headphones, and it'll lower your music so that you can hear that. And then when it gets like really intense, you know the music I listen to, it's like nice and heavy, so running is good for it. It'll get like super intense, your music gets louder. And occasionally they'll give you different challenges during your run to pick up supplies and stuff, and the further you go, the more supplies you get. And then you have to outrun hordes of zombies that are chasing you. And it's just funny. I laugh the entire time I'm running, but it's also kind of great motivation. especially for treadmill running, because like staring at a white wall in front of you is not very exciting. So at least I have some stimulation during it. So that's good. And the second thing I want to mention to you, number 2, is I'm going to a concert. I'm going on an adventure to go to this concert. I'm taking Amanda up to New Hampshire with me for, I think it's going to be a weekend, to see 21 Pilots. I think you'd like 21 Pilots because it's kind of my music, which you don't really like too much, mixed with hip-hop in a poetic way. They don't really fit in a genre at all, but I love them a lot. And Amanda got me a beautiful Christmas present and a beautiful birthday present, and I didn't get the chance to reciprocate. We are actually using Airbnb to stay overnight because all of the hotels were booked. It is so far in advance. I did this like last month, but all of the hotels were sold out, or like $250, and I'm not doing that. So I found a nice family who's willing to share a room in their house with us for one night, and the father is actually going to the concert too because he is a concert promotion man, so that's his job. So he said he'll be going, so he won't mind me coming in late after the concert because he'll be doing it too. So that's funny. But it'll be an adventure for sure, and maybe if that goes really well, me and you can use Airbnb to do something later on in life. Soon. Maybe not so soon. Maybe next summer, when life is a little calmer. Maybe. Maybe life will never calm down. But I am going up there for that, and Amanda has agreed to come with me because I need girl time. And that's in 2 months. It's in June. And also Warped Tour's in July. Obviously I'm doing that. I'm going to be taking my beautiful camera with me again because I already signed up to get in the photo pit. So that'll be fun to do again and get more awesome pictures. And you'll hear stories. I mean, I'll update that later. They're months away. So you'll hear all about it. Last night was girls' night. All of my EMS buddies got together, all the girls, and we hung out and had some wine and played some games and just genuinely talked. And it was great to do after my 12-hour shift, to just unwind in a comfortable setting with a bunch of friends. And it's fun to like have my little family there. I love it. Work is so rewarding when there's just people you like. So I hope you have people you like at your new job, because my job's, I've been there for over a year now, so I'm very comfortable. But I'd like to hear about whether or not you're comfortable or have friends at your new job. New job. I don't know how new it is. Maybe you've been there for a few months. I don't know. See? We don't talk enough. This is gonna remedy that. We're gonna talk way more now. Promise. Promise. Alright, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Kelsey, you better send me a video or I'll be mad and we won't know about each other's lives. Alright. Love you. Bye bye.